Right now, we are in the Palestinian embassy, and with us is Ambassador Adnan Abu Al-Haija, with whom we have to talk about many issues.
Thank you very much to have me with you in this meeting.
We'll start with the latest situation that was yesterday in Amman. People who like to have peace with the most troubled area of Gaza. And the U.S. Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, refused for the truce. He said, no, it will be counterproductive if we go for peace over there. How do you react on that?
I think the United States is partner of this war. It's not partner of the crimes committed by the Palestinian people. The problem with this government, especially with the president himself, Joe Biden, when he was vice president of Mr. Obama, he said Israel is the best investment for the United States. Look how much it will cost us if there is no Israel. If there is no Israel, how many war we will go to the Middle East for? If there is no Israel, we will invent Israel. This will Mr. Joe Biden himself said. So for him, Israel is a military base, threatening the area. And because of that, the most modern weapon, American weapon and European weapon is given to Israel. What was happened, that threat, that Israel became weak. And because of that, all those old colonialism countries has come from Joe Biden to Sunak, to Macron, to Meloni, to Scholz. All of them has run away to the area to raise a little bit of the Israeli leaders' morale. Yeah. So we are expecting all that from the American leaders.
Are they shifting their strategy from Gaza to that part of the major part of Palestine?
Let me tell you something. This is not the new plan to the Israelis. The Israelis committed more than 56 massacres against the Palestinian people since 1948. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going very far where Deir Yassin and Kufar Qasim and Qibya in 1948 at the beginning of 50s, but we'll go during your life, Sabra and Shatila massacre in Lebanon, or Kana in the south of Lebanon, right? Or the massacres has happened 2008 in Gaza, 2012, 2014, 2021, and with this war, 2023. Now, the Israelis plan, since Ariel Sharon was prime minister or even minister of defense, to evacuate all people of West Bank to Jordan and to evacuate people of Gaza to Egypt. So they don't think of peace. They ignore any agreement you signed with them. And they have destroyed Oslo Agreement, and they have destroyed mainly the two-state solution. So the Israelis, and I have a video, I will share it with you. Netanyahu himself said, not now, years ago, that we will make their life like a hell till they leave the country. We will live and die in Palestine. We don't have anywhere to go. They can commit whatever they want. They can be supported by all these who consider themselves democratic countries and the defender of the human rights. These countries are supporting these massacres of the Israelis. So we have only one land. We will live and die on it.
The terminology used by the Israelis administration, they use for their citizen, they use it's a murder by the Palestinian. And for the others, they say that we have killed people. Yes. So why this connotation is used during the war?
Because they deal in double standard in everything. But let me say that main reason of what has happened on 7th of October is what's going on in West Bank. In West Bank, since the beginning of this year, when this government has been formed at the last of December, at the end of last December, 260 people killed in West Bank by the settlers and the Israeli occupying forces. The highest number of confiscating land, it was during the last 10 months. The demolishing houses, same. Uprooting trees, same. Building settlements and settlement units, same. The highest number invade Al-Aqsa mosque, supported of those settlers, supported by the occupying forces and attacking the Palestinian people in Al-Aqsa. Add to that 17 years of siege of Gaza Strip. People can't move, they can't go, they are in open prison, 2.2 or more living in open prison. My staff are from Gaza. They don't go to Gaza because they're afraid they can't come back to India in time, or they don't know exactly when they come to their work. During the COVID, none of Gazan students went to Gaza. All the students from Jordan, from West Bank, all of them have gone home, except the students from Gaza. None of them left India. Why? Because they're afraid that they can't come back and continue their study. This is the situation of the Palestinian people. And no one...
All-time situation.
Sorry?
It's an all-time situation.
Yes. So this what led at the end for something for this war, right? And international community is responsible. From the beginning, we spoke that at the war 2021. And I said at that time, and my president said, that it won't be the last war if the international community did not make real pressure at Israelis, at this extreme government, and define peaceful solution. Palestinians should live normal life like any other people in the world. We can't be live under occupation forever, and the international law give us to resist the occupation in all means, including the armed struggle.
Mr. Ambassador, let me update with some information by Haaretz News. Identified 828, fallen soldiers 338, hostages 241, killed in Gaza 9,227. According to Hamas-run health ministry, this is Hamas health ministry has released. Today is Sunday, so we are talking about. So they are refused fuel supply Gaza for the Gaza hospital, and WHO requested the Netanyahu government to supply fuels at least so that the people in the hospital could be saved. But they are not listening to anybody, the international body at least. So why international case against Netanyahu should be lodged in International Court of Justice?
This international community deal with double standard. Within
India is also included in that international community.
We'll talk about India something later, right? They deal with double standard. Look to what has happened in Ukraine. How all of them, billions go there, all media against the Russian, right? What they call it occupation. While here, all of them with the occupation. They consider Israel over the international law. Israel has never been implemented to the international law. We have more than 800 resolution from the General Security Council and the General Assembly.
Last night, I counted less than 200, 198, something like the UN resolution. And none of the resolution was followed.
More than 800, not only 20.
Oh, really?
Yes, 800. None of them, including at the last month of Obama, Mr. Obama, when it was a resolution from the Security Council about the settlements. But no one implement Israel because Israel is over the international law. And they use Israel as a military base. Let me say something.
Military base of America.
American and the Western countries. America and its allies. Right? And because they felt...
But Turkey is also one of the allies?
No, Turkey, it's NATO. It's from NATO, but not allies. It's member of NATO, yes. But it has always...
Not allies.
It has its own opinion, Turkey. Right?
But when it pertains to Palestine...
And not all members of NATO. Yeah. Not all of them. As an example, Ireland, Spain, even Holland. They have different attitudes of these old colonialism countries, right? At the end, we could say one thing. Stop looking for both sides from different point of view. Stop deal with the double standard. The Palestinian people will never die. They might kill of the Palestinian people, right? But they knew very well that we are educated, we are clever, we know how to deal with them, and there is no peace in the Middle East if the Palestinian people did not get their peace. To find a solution to this people, otherwise next war will be much worse than this war.
We are talking about India also at the same time. We need to talk Indian. I'm talking about the interaction between, since the days of Yasser Arafat. I was a student that time. When I first saw him, the year was 22nd November 1997. He came first in India, then 10th April 1999. And when I saw him first in Delhi, I was a student of JNU. And the day was 27th March 1980, when Mrs. Gandhi received him at the airport itself. It was a great moment. And most of the Communist Party students, leaders, and left-wing people, they welcomed Yasser Arafat. And then again, he came on 19th November 1985, met Rajiv Gandhi. So 4 times of his visit to India. People of India, they are talking about Gaza, what is happening in Gaza, another part of Palestine, and they have sympathy. Why the government of India has 2 types of statement? One, supporting Israel, and the other one, in between, came supporting Palestine. India also sent lots of, around 42 tons relief
humanitarian aid.
Do you think it's sufficient?
Let me say that during my post, first president of India visited Palestine was Mr. Mukherjee. We working hard to strengthen the relation with India. I think India is a very important country, and every day it became more important. Till now, India did not play its role in this matter, from my point of view.
That is what I asked.
Because I called them many times to do something for ceasefire, to interfere in this matter as a friend of both. I did not notice that kind of intervene in this matter. So hope again, India will do something for ceasefire. Even, I mean, I did not hear that they call for humanitarian truce, right? Every day there is massacres. India condemned Hamas. But what Hamas has done is less than 7% of what the Israelis are doing now in Palestine, and they are continuing. So we have hope that India will condemn the killing of the Palestinian people.
Mr. Ambassador, why Modi is not taking initiative? Well, since he is known as one of the most important world leaders and has a lot of interaction, as you said, how do
you have to ask Mr. Modi himself? And I think, but I call. I know that he is very important man, right, in this world, and I call him again, right, to intervene in this matter. Also call India to condemn the killing of the Palestinian children. Everyone, I think, in the world see what's going on in Palestine, and this is not defend. As they said that the right, I don't know about India, but other countries, that Israel has the right to defend itself. As occupation, first of all, they don't have the right to defend themselves. But this is much more than defend. This is massacre. They want to evacuate the Palestinian people of Gaza. They do all that to evacuate. We are not moving. We tell the world, we are not moving. We will live and die in our land. No one thinks that the Palestinian will leave, whatever the massacre is there. The siege for 1 month now, there is no water, there is no food, there is no fuel, there is no electricity, there is no oxygen, all that for 1 month. While Israel, according to the Euro-Mediterranean Human Rights Monitor, 3 days ago, they said they bombed they bombed Gaza Strip with 25,000 of explosive, which it's equal to 2 bombs, Nagasaki and Hiroshima together, right? And up to now, no one making any real call or pressure at Israelis to stop its massacres. Right. You can notice that everyone, they said, we are fighting Hamas. I did not see Hamas. Yeah. I saw Hamas fighting the Israelis, army to army. But the casualties are women, children, old people. They are bombing hospitals or near the hospitals. We have 35 hospitals in West Bank, 16 out of work now.
Out of work, yes.
Right? And they are bombing near the hospitals because they want also this hospital to take out this patient where we don't have where to take them. If you want to kill them in the hospital, kill them. But they have killed yesterday, they bombed in front of Al-Shifa hospital. Right? Now, before you come, 38 civilian people have been killed in Al-Maghazi refugee camp, right? And they all together with other bomb in civilian, 51 they have killed within 2 hours. The Indian humanitarian aid has passed away, right? Since we received that till now, those people who should get that, they are passed away.
Yes.
Right? So you can imagine, every day we supply Gaza with about 500 trucks from Egypt, right? Via Egypt. Yes, the normal supply to Gaza Strip.
Except fuel. No fuel is supplied.
No, normally at the normal days before 7th of October.
Before 7th.
Before 500 a day truck a day,
And now,
right? Trucks. Now, since 21st till now, 374 truck enter. From 21st till now.
it's a 29th day of the war.
Yeah, I mean, if you count, let's say 300 truck a day, from within a month, means 9,000 trucks should go to Gaza. Only 370, right?
This is
Water.
absolutely crisis.
Yeah, we don't have water. The water enter to Gaza. If you divide it to the Gaza people, it's only 50 milliliter.
50 million.
50 milliliter for each one.
A cup of less than a small cup of.
1/5 of a cup.
Yes.
1/5 of cup for each one. While 10 kg of explosive, if you divide it, the explosive bomb in Gaza, 10 kg for each one. They deal with their interest only, and this human rights is a big lie for them.
So are you equally concerned with the people of Israel part and at the same time concerned with the people in Palestine part?
Let me here compare between us and those war criminals. For us, yes, we condemn the killing of the civilian people, whatever they are,
Whatever.
including the Israelis, the civilian people, right? But the Israelis, you can go and ask the Israeli ambassador if he condemned the killing of the Palestinian civilian. If any one of them condemned the killing of the civilian people, because they are war criminals and they are defended by those who talk about the free world. The Israelis has never condemned the killing of because every day they kill Palestinian. Every day in West Bank or in Gaza Strip. Every day they kill civilian people. For how long they will condemn?
Once upon a time, Arafat scarf, it was a symbol of Palestinian nationalism, and it's called Palestinian kafia, I believe.
هات واحدة.
It was
جيب واحدة. Yes.
It was very much popular in India. As a student, we also used to rap that kafia. And fantastic it was. And we, nowadays in India, we see less kafia, the Arafat scarf. Arafat rumal you used to see and buy that thing. So now one part of my question is how kafia was not seen in the Indian society.
افتحها.
Yes, it is there. It is.
افتحها. حطها على كتف.
Yes, you can come. No problem. No.
Let me say, this kofia is the slogan of our struggle.
Yes.
And it's still, maybe you won't see it much in India as it used to be before, but inshallah you will see it. Because as you said that
Great.
the
Thank you.
Indian people are concerned of what's going on. Maybe at the beginning of in 7th of October, some of people have attacked the Palestinian and so. But when they saw the reaction of the Israelis, they knew the truth. And if you go to the social media now, even in the media, it has changed, then more balanced, much balanced than it was at the beginning. So I call all the Indian people.
Have any time the Hamas leadership came on the table of peaceful talk?
They accept the two-state solution, Hamas. But the Israelis are refusing everything.
They have accepted to speak.
Yes, they accepted the two-state solution. I spoke with, he was my guest, Musa Abu Marzouk. This time and before, for a long time. He told me, forget, we have come to this project, to this program a long time ago. We accept the two-state solution. And more than one time they mentioned that they accept the two-state
The
solution.
Hamas leadership.
Yes, but the Israelis are not accepting any kind of peaceful. They don't want the good Palestinian. For the Israelis is the dead Palestinian, right? So this is what make Hamas or other Palestinian at the end, they want to defend themselves of this brutal occupation. Enough is enough.
How the land of Gaza is blocked. It is cut off from the world. It is
For
an open treason.
For 17 years.
So don't you feel it's a need of the hour?
It's true. It's true. And we should work much harder than now, especially with the social media. Right. So also from time to time, I think the embassy should make at least press release, if not press conference.
Some books should come out. Some Hindi books, Urdu books should come.
Yeah, and inshallah, translated.
In your library, just one Hindi book.
No, we have more. We have.
Mr. Ambassador, tell me one more thing. You have any time had interaction with the Israeli ambassador based in Delhi?
No, I don't have communication. Personally, whatever, even President Mahmoud Abbas, they refused to meet him since 2014, right? But to me, I refuse to see this representative of this war criminals state.
Sometimes it needs some Palestinian food fair in like India International Food Fair.
We do it.
Okay.
We do it. We have bazaar and you are invited from now during February. Okay. Mainly because the Israelis steal our food also, not... they steal our heritage. They steal our food. I was in London at the beginning of the 70s. They tried to steal the Palestinian woman dress.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they put it to the Al hostess, right? But the British media at that time, that you have stolen, and you want to steal also their dress, right? So they take it off. But they are stealing, and because of they said falafel is Israeli, is Israeli food, right?
No, not at all.
No, we sell falafel in that restaurant. We sell some other things, hummus, right? They steal everything, and they said it's Israeli. Once I remember,
by nature they are.
Yes, they are thieves, but they have stolen homeland.
Yes,
they have stolen homeland, and because of that, this country is a country of defense, a country of walls. They will never feel safe, because they knew if the thief feel safe, they will feel safe, unless there is a peaceful solution. And we
so right at this moment, America is
supporting the thieves.
Alibaba and 40 Thieves.
Yes,
the popular
yes, I agree with you.
Our conversation with Ambassador Adnan Abu Al-Haija is now coming to an end. How did you like the interview? How would you be concerned with the tragic situation of the Palestinian people? Please give your suggestion through this program of TV6 News Network. You please tell us how did you like our program. Please do log in with TV6 News Network, subscribe it and like it. Many thanks to all of you. My gratitude to Ambassador Adnan Abu Al-Haija.
Thank you very much, and you are welcome to Embassy of the State of Palestine, and hope we'll meet from time to time.
Definitely. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much.